Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading from the 24th to the 30th of May 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards for you, Virgo. Sorry, Capricorn, I've just done Virgo, sorry, Capricorn. So I've just pre-shuffled the cards again since doing Virgo's reading. So I've got your energy in the cards now, Capricorn. So it'll just be a final shuffle. It is a general reading, so it will resonate with some of you, but not all of it will resonate with all of you. So take what resonates and just leave the rest behind or for somebody else. Also, just quickly to say that on the 26th of May, we have the full moon and a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Now, the effects of this lunar eclipse are going to resonate over the next few weeks, even months. So it's a bit of a cosmic push, really, to make much needed changes in our lives to a greater or a lesser degree according to our own particular soul journey. So in effect, issues that have been brewing under the surface, consciously or subconsciously, will now be coming up to light, so coming to the surface. So connected to that, emotions. So emotions are going to be heightened, perhaps exaggerated in some instances. So just to be aware of that with your feelings. So, you know, paying attention to your feelings and your discoveries. And how they interconnect. So there are going to be, you know, possible new beginnings, epiphanies, realizations in certain areas. So, but the important thing is not to try not to react, to stand back, observe, take it in, you know, go through the processes before jumping into action, and you know, take time out. Just consider why something's affecting you the way it does and why your emotions are as they are. And then over time, in time, as you're thinking things through, you can perhaps make a decision on how you're going to go forward with this situation or not. We all have free will, so we can continue to choose to ignore it, and whatever it is. But, you know, things have a habit of keep coming round and around until they're actually dealt with or sorted out. But I'll leave that with you, Capricorn. I'll just do a final shuffle now and we'll get into your reading. So the final shuffle, what's this that wants to come out? It's the answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. It jumped out twice. So the answers you need are coming, Capricorn. So I'll pop it back in and just do another couple of shuffles. And then a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions. So here we are, the new moon. A new start is coming. That's lovely. And that we had the other card that jumped out, didn't we? Which was saying, you know, the answers that you are searching for are coming. They're on the way. A new start is coming. So brilliant. Very much connected with this full moon energy and the lunar eclipse. And number 22, this talks about reflection. So looking back in hindsight, looking back at previous relationships, perhaps looking at decisions made, looking at ourselves in the past, you know, what went well, what didn't go so well. And that again is still very much connected with this full moon, this lunar eclipse. These are the energies that are coming up now, causing us to look back and reflect on situations. But, you know, a new start is coming. So it's very important to learn from the past. So anything that didn't go so well in the past, decisions made, it's important not to repeat those same mistakes, if you like. And that's the lesson of this time. So I'll just do a final shuffle for you, Capricorn, of the Tarot of Dreams. Just to mention that all the readings I've done up to now, Capricorn, have been quite intense. So, you know, the energies of this lunar eclipse are really building up now and are going to be bringing things up to the surface. Let me just do a bit bit more of a shuffle. Talking over myself. So we have the heart of your reading here. What's on your mind at the moment? Root of the matter, past influences, future going forward, and then something else that the energies would like you to know. Now this is from a different pack that's got mixed up with this pack, but I'm going to leave it because it's obviously meant to be there. So this is the other information that your energies want you to know about, so I'm going to leave it there. And at the bottom of the deck we have the star. So this is wishing on a star, having hope, achieving balance, beautiful, beautiful energy, and also it brings in healing for you, Capricorn. So I'll pop that to one side. And final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot, which is what the Rogue one came out of. So it'll be interesting to see what that is actually. So I'll just lay these on top for a bit of depth and clarity with your reading. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Swords, and this is thinking very deeply about something, a new situation, a new idea perhaps, but giving it real logical thought, thinking deeply about something new, a new opportunity perhaps, or a new way of communicating. But let's see, I'll just put that to one side. Because we've already had a new start is coming, haven't we? And the answers are coming as well. So it doesn't surprise me the Ace of Swords has come out, and also the star energy, but also reflecting on the past, what's gone. Okay, the heart of your reading, Capricorn, we have Justice and we have the Two of Cups. And so the Justice right at the heart of it, this is about scales being balanced. It could be a karmic situation. It's to do with a relationship. It's to do with a close relationship, and either an intimate, romantic relationship, or it could be do with a close friendship or a close family relationship, a bond of some sort. It's very much twin flame. Twin flame doesn't have to just be about romantic or intimate relationship. A twin flame relationship can be a very close friendship where you both think alike, you're both very much on the same page. So take it how it resonates with you, but it's something to do with this relationship and a need for justice. Perhaps there's been an injustice in the past, something's not been right, a lack of fairness, and so the scales are needing to be balanced to do with a relationship. It could be a karmic relationship, so the scales needing to be balanced from a previous relationship, a previous lifetime relationship perhaps. Or it could be more of a legal situation that's coming to a conclusion to do with a relationship. So let's see where we're going. There's certainly something about learning from the past, and a new start is coming, and it could be a result of the Justice energy here, a conclusion to an unfair situation. So what you're thinking about is the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. The Eight of Swords is when we're feeling a bit stuck, trapped in our mind, mentally trapped in our mind, feeling that we can't find a way out of a situation, that sort of feeling stuck. But it's very much about what's going on mentally. And this is what you are thinking about, feeling trapped in your mind about something. The clarifier is the Seven of Wands, as this is when you're defending yourself. You have the higher ground here, but you're defending yourself. You've put yourself in a bubble here, turning away. Your solar plexus is lit up, which is your centre for power and control and autonomy. But you're not listening to what these other ones want to say to you. These are all different perspectives, different opinions here, but you're turning away from them. You're very much centered within yourself. But you're having to defend yourself. I think that's the ultimate message of the Seven of Wands here. You're having to defend yourself from naysayers, perhaps, from others' opinions. And that's what is making you feel stuck and trapped. At the root of this situation is the moon and the tower. And the moon is very much about when something's vague. Something has been vague, not clear. And it's to do with a revelation that came in. Something that completely stopped, completely cleared the foundation of something. When the lightning bolt comes down, it raises the tower to ground because the tower was already crumbling, and in the future, looking back, you can see why a certain tower had to come down. In this particular depiction, it's a tree, but it's a tree that was rotting already, that was crumbling. It was an old tree that had very little life left in it, and so the universe sent a bolt of lightning down to bring it down to the ground. And almost like a natural cycle. So this is already in place because this is at the root of this situation, to do with justice and to do with a relationship of some sort. So at the root of that there was a lack of clarity about whatever this was that came crumbling down, that this revelation or something that stopped you in your tracks, something that changed the landscape. Changed your perspective on something, perhaps. So that's at the root of this situation. So past influence, we have the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. And the Three of Swords is heartbreak and heart pain, feeling of betrayal in many instances. Very painful situation. And the Five of Cups, the clarity, and this is when there's a sense of loss, that something's been lost. And you see the young woman here, she's got her foot in this last cup here, and she's trying to stop it draining away, trying to stop something from ending, but of course it can't be stopped. But when you're in this Five of Cups energy, it's difficult to be able to see what is on its way, which is far better. So you see behind this young woman is a beautiful large gold cup full of rainbow colours. So there's something far better waiting to come in. But of course, when you're in the Five of Cups energy, it's difficult to lift your head up and see that because of this sense of loss. And also, if you were trying to stop it from being lost even more. And that was at this time of heartbreak and heartache. So whoever this is for, Capricorn, looks like you've been going through quite a difficult situation. And with the Justice card, this could be an actual legal situation where and there's an outcome, a final decision, an outcome. Perhaps it may even be in the court for some of you. And then the scales are going to be balanced, and it's going to come out in your favour, Capricorn. And so that's why at the root of it there was a lack of clarity to do with this, whatever it is that's come down, that this crumbled, that's ended. And that would explain it if it has been going through the courts for some of you, because as it goes through the courts things become more clear, don't they? But for others of you it's very much a karmic situation, justice being seen to be done, if you like. So going forward, let's have a look. Well, we have the Six of Coins and the Sun. Now then, this particular Six of Coins, this is somebody with plenty. This is a wealthy man. Look, he's got plenty on his scales, but he's offering a token gesture. Somebody's going to be offering a little bit of the plenty that they have. And this is going to be highlighted by the sun. You've got the sun card here, a very energizing, positive energy. But the sun also sheds light on things. And I feel in this instance, the sun is shedding light on. The sun, you will become aware that somebody is offering a token gesture to you. Going forward, Capricorn. And now your energies, this is something else your energies want to say to you. So we've got the death and rebirth energy and the Seven of Swords. So the death and rebirth, this is something ended, but it needed to end, so that a time of rebirth could come in for you, to allow the sun to shine through here, to shine through the trees. But there's a deceptive energy here. Somebody is being deceptive. The Seven of Swords is very much about sabotage. You see this hooded figure here is out by the light of the moon. He shouldn't be there. He's taking the tail feathers that belong to the crows, that the crows need. You know, they can't fly without those. So he's taking things that it doesn't really need, but he's taking them anyway. So somebody wants to take something that doesn't belong to them, basically. I'm going to get some more information about this, and this is a clarifier for the death and rebirth card. So it's linked to something that's ended, that is being that is evolving as a result of something ending, but there's a deceptive energy around connected to that. So I'm going to get more information. Could we have more information for Capricorn, please, concerning death and the Seven of Swords? Some more information for Capricorn, please, concerning death and the Seven of Swords, please. Well, I'm going to do that again. Just bear with me, just go and do that again. Some more information, please, for the death and the Seven of Swords. The card that jumped out and flipped over was the Princess of Swords, and that's about spying. Somebody's spying. Somebody trying to get more information. Somebody's spying. Two more, please. Two more, please. So connected to the death and rebirth energy. Now remember, this is extra advice for you from the universe and from your energies. We have another death card. So, you know, something ended that needed to end. There was no more growth. So a completion. So we've got two death cards here. Now, connected to that is the Ten of Swords, and this is a very painful and difficult situation that's caused a lot of grief. However, when the Ten of Swords comes forward, then the swords are starting to lift. So, you know, it's starting to ease somewhat. And I feel I'm drawn to the fire here. So there's a pure, you know, the fires are burning and purifying, and then that way that will bring in healing, like the phoenix rising up from the ashes. So a time of burning and removing, ready for a rebirth, and the phoenix rising up here. Now, connected to the Seven of Swords, we have the High Priestess and the Magician. So, whatever this deceptive energy, whoever it's concerning, this is the High Priestess. There's some secrets being held somewhere, and I think we saw that at the root of the matter, didn't we? Connected to the Tower was the Moon energy, which is, you know, some things are not quite clear. And so the High Priestess, there are secrets. That's why she's always got a book open on her lap or a scroll. She's needing to find more information. So this is about finding out more information, getting more information. And the High Priestess taps into her higher self, into her intuition. So tapping into her intuition. And for yourself, you know, that's certainly going to be a help. Using your intuition, but it's research as well. You need to get more information, whoever this is for, Capricorn, because there's a deceptive energy here, and it's connected to somebody offering a token gesture. And then the Magician. So somebody is manifested. This is about manipulation. So somebody manipulating a situation, trying to manifest the reality for their benefit for going forward. So manipulating a situation. So it's about finding out what that's about, tapping into your intuition, redoing your research, you know, dig deep to find out what's going on here, because somebody's manifesting a situation for themselves, and it's to do with the deceptive energy. Or it could well be that this is all one person, so whoever this deceptive energy is to do with, they are themselves doing their research and tapping into their intuition as they manipulate a situation. Now, this lunar eclipse is bringing all these energies to the surface, Capricorn. And remember I said right at the beginning that, you know, all the readings have been very deep, complex, and quite difficult in many respects, bringing up situations to the surface. But these are all situations that need to be looked at and need to be addressed. And the universe is, I feel, is trying to work with everybody in their best interests at this time. So certainly a time of reflection, looking back. But remember, a new start is coming, and it's important. And also remember the card that jumped out, which says, you know, the answers are going to be revealed. So, you know, you are going to find out, you are going to learn what this deceptive energy is going to be revealed, I feel, for you. Okay. All right, I'm just going to get two final messages, Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know? What else does Capricorn need to know, please, at this time, to conclude this reading? What else does Capricorn need to know? So Capricorn, watching clouds, so lie back, rest and relax. So sometimes there's not an awful lot more we can do. So sometimes we just have to lie back, watch the clouds go by, have a cup of tea, read a book, just to get ourselves out of any anxiety, or, you know, because you had the Eight of Swords, didn't you, what you were thinking about, and the Seven of Wands being feeling defensive, having to defend yourself. So if that situation is being ongoing, then, you know, Perhaps you need to nurture and look after yourself and just allow the clouds to go by. But there's something here about discovering truth, look. And I feel that's a theme that has come through, because connected to the Six of Coins we had the Sun. So light is going to be shed on some form of a deceptive energy, somebody trying to manipulate a situation. So you stand in the light of truth. So you're going to be revealed. You're going to discover the truth of a situation, and you're going to go your own way. You're not going to be manipulated. You're going to stand up for yourself and go your own way. You're going to discover the truth, Capricorn. But remember to look after yourself, nurture yourself, and sometimes just lie back in your hammock and watch the clouds go by. Alright Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.